Hey y'all, it's Sierra, aka Capricorn Moon Goddess, back with another video for you all. I am not at home right now, so you're gonna have to excuse the background. I am in my mom's office area, so yeah, you're gonna have to excuse my background. I wanted to come on camera to do some videos though, so I was like, whatever, you're just gonna have to find some place to do it and do it. So anyways, this is a message for the collective. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Use your own discernment while you are listening to these readings, these messages, things like that. This is not a personal reading. It's not a private reading. It's a reading over the collective's energy. So therefore, there may be some things that resonate with you and some things that don't. Okay? It's up to you. Use your discernment. So let's see what's going on. I don't want to do yet another reading on this type of energy, but this is what's coming out, so I gotta tell y'all. So we have the Page of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Five of Wands. Right away when I saw Page of Pentacles and Devil, that let me know that there is someone trying to manifest. Someone's in secret competition with you with this Five of Wands, and they are trying to manifest something dark for you, or trying to keep you in a lower position, and so that they can have some sort of control over you. You could be a Capricorn. This person could be a Capricorn as well, but somebody is being sneaky behind the scenes, and it's somebody that's in some sort of competition with you. We got the Knight of Swords and the Three of Wands. They know that you are about to manifest something big for yourself. You're about to, something that you've been wanting is about to come in. So that's the good news. Something that you've been manifesting, wanting, waiting for is about to come in for you. But this is triggering someone in your, I'm going to say in your environment, but you could have left this person behind as well. For a lot of you, this is somebody that's actually in your environment, like physically in your environment. Could be a work environment, could be home, neighbor, I don't know. Somebody that's like physically in your environment. We got the Nine of Pentacles. I can never tell what's a 9 or a 6 in this deck, but the 9 and 6 look similar. That's why it's hard to tell sometimes. Like, I can't tell if it's upside down or right side up. But the 9 is more valuable than 6. Like, the number 9 is more valuable than 6. So this is telling me it's somebody that's similar to you. Somebody that does something similar to what you do. Similar talents, work at the same place. Maybe y'all look kind of the same, but for whatever reason, I hate to say this, but you're more valuable than this person. That's like, for lack of better words, because I don't want to say somebody's more valuable than the other, but you're more of an asset than this person is, or you have something that you're doing is better than them. I don't know. You're better than this person. I don't know if this is how they feel about you. They may feel that you are better than them. They may feel that you think you're better than them. Other people may find you more valuable than them. Like, I don't know how else to say it. Queen of Swords. Like, it's just, I gotta say it how it's coming up, even though that doesn't sound very nice. I like to be nice. I don't like to be rude, but that's what's coming up. Four of Pentacles. You may be needing to save money, not because there's a lack of opportunities coming for you, but because there are some opportunities coming for you, but you may need to have your ducks in a row in order to take advantage of these opportunities. It could be something that you need to invest in, or some sort of materials, business materials, some sort of class or training, moving to a better environment. I don't know. Sometimes it takes money to make money. So there is a need to save more money here with the Four of Pentacles. We have the Two of Wands. This card always reminds me of a duel, like an old school duel that they used to, like the cowboys and stuff used to do. So it's like a face-off between you and another person. Whether you're actively participating in it or not, it's going on in their head. It's going on in their minds, okay? And it's probably going to force you to have to do some sort of spiritual protection on yourself, some sort of return to sender, possibly. Like, this person is going to force your hand because they're not going to, like, leave you alone. They may be trying to interfere with whatever is coming in for you. Yeah, we got the Justice card. They're going to force you to have to spiritually whoop you know what. You could be a Libra. They could be a Libra. I don't want them to be a Libra because I'm a Libra. And I don't want them in my crew. Like, we ain't claiming this person if they're a Libra or a Capricorn. Because I got Capricorn all over my chart. We ain't claiming this hater, okay? But they could be a Libra or a Capricorn. They're going to force you to have to show them you ain't the one to play with. We got the Nine of Wands. I feel like you've been really holding back. You've been holding back from really, like, having to put this person in their place. Because I feel like you don't want to, like, full force have to really, like, I don't know why I thought of the word manhandle, but that's what I thought of. So you don't want to have to really manhandle somebody. You don't want to have to really hurt somebody. I'm not talking about physically. I'm talking about spiritually. But hey, some of y'all, I don't know, y'all might get in a fight. I don't know. I hope not. We got the Two of Cups. But in other words, there is love coming. There is love coming. This is balance. This is reciprocal love. We got the Ace of Swords. A lot of new opportunities coming. It's not really focusing, so my bad. But a lot of new opportunities are coming in for you when it comes to love, when it comes to some sort of idea, some sort of business idea or information is going to come to you all. But it's going to probably require some sort of money on your end. I'm not talking about those fraudulent people that claim to be like gurus and say you got to invest like $10,000 in a course or something. Like, I'm not talking about that. Of course, use your discernment when it comes to investing money. Y'all know I gotta mess with my hair. It wouldn't be right if I wasn't messing with my hair. Okay. But yeah, some sort of opportunities coming your way where you may have to invest some money. Not like a huge amount. Like, if you get this new idea, you may have to buy like materials or whatever to like create whatever it is that you're trying to create. But yeah, we got the Five of Pentacles here. So you may not be where you want to be financially right now, but something is going to happen that's going to change your financial situation. But until then, there is a need to save. But we got the Knight of Cups. So somebody's coming in to give you some sort of opportunity or some sort of leg up. Yeah, we got the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom. There's going to be a positive change. I know some of us have been hearing this all 2023, and it's about to be 2024, and we still waiting. Please do not let that discourage you. Timing is very difficult to predict, like, because timing is fluid. It changes all the time. All the choices we're making every day are determining what's happening next in our lives. So there's some things that are set in stone, but a lot of things aren't set in stone when it comes to time. So you may have been hearing for quite a while now that blessings are coming your way, money's coming your way, new opportunities are coming your way. And I feel like some of y'all may be like, when, where, and how? I'm waiting. I've been waiting. I've been patient. I've been doing what I was supposed to do. I've been faithful. I've been doing my spiritual practices. Continue to say your affirmations. Continue to say your mantras. Like, hold on, because it's coming. It's coming, but none of us can fully tell like the time. We can give like a time frame, but you could do something. You can make some sort of decision that totally changes that, okay? So please don't get discouraged if you keep hearing you're gonna get money, you're gonna get new opportunities. If you know that you are doing everything you're supposed to be doing, then it's coming. There could be something that you may have to change. There could be a way that you're trying to do something that's not really the best. So you might have to change your perspective, or you may have to change your strategy on something. So when you are getting personal readings and things like that, yeah, we want to ask about money and love and this and that, but sometimes you may want to ask a specific question. How do I accomplish this goal? What are the next steps that I take? What can I change? What can I do differently? Like, be smart about the readings. If you're paying for readings and things like that, like, sometimes you do need to ask specific questions. Otherwise, whatever is coming through to the reader, that's what they're going to tell you, or whatever your ancestors are wanting to tell you, that's what they're going to tell you. But if you have specific questions, and when I do my readings, my personal readings that people book with me, that's why they're so long, because they may ask me a blanket statement or a blanket question, but I'm going to add some questions in there. I'm going to look into all the different scenarios and things like that. Not every reader is going to do that for you. Not every reader is going to anticipate what additional questions you may have and try to answer those. So you have to kind of advocate for yourself, just like when you go to the doctor. You have to advocate for yourself, ask specific questions and stuff like that to get the best result. The way you word your questions can make a difference. I like to educate the people that book me for readings. They may word a question a certain way, and it's like, you might want to word it a little bit differently to get like the best information, okay? Because the ancestors, spirit guides, whoever you pray to, God, whatever, they're gonna answer the question that you ask, okay? So there's a time to be specific, and there's a time to be general, okay? But just know that it's coming, even if it seems like it's not. We got serendipity. It's coming. Events that are just going to be aligned, like one thing after the next. One thing is going to happen, and it's going to cause a domino effect for another good thing to happen, and then a domino effect for another good thing to happen. Like, it's going to happen like that. So when it does happen, it's going to happen quickly. It's going to be like a miracle type situation where you're just like, can't even fully grasp what all is happening, because you waited for so long. So I suggest getting excited about this now. I suggest starting to thank your higher power for these serendipitous moments and events and everything just going the way you want it to go. I suggest you start to ask, or you start to give thanks for that now, okay? Start to give thanks in advance. Make sure you're doing things that are in alignment, okay? Make sure you are healthy physically, mentally, spiritually, and financially. So yes, you may have to cut back on some spending for some of you. Like, there is some step that some of you are needing to take to show your guides that you're serious and you're ready for them to start releasing these blessings. They don't want to release a bunch of financial blessings on somebody that is financially irresponsible, because they're gonna be like, okay, you're not a good steward over your money, you're gonna lose this as soon as you get it. Like, so that's just an example. That doesn't mean that's specifically you. I think I already did a reading on what to do to get to the next step for your goal, but I may do another one. It's a lot having to do with goal setting and being able to follow through with your goals, creating a plan, action plan and things like that. Like, those are things that I've been speaking about for a long time, and I've been telling people, like, I can help with that. If you all need help with that, if you all want videos on that, like, you just have to let me know, because my time is limited and I don't want to be making content that nobody cares about or wants to see. But if you need some content on how to set goals and how to follow through and how to create action plans and how to get ahead in corporate America, even entrepreneurship, like whatever, y'all just have to let me know, and then I can create content. I can even bring in people who have certain corporate jobs or are in certain positions where you may be trying to get to like be guest speakers and things like that. But y'all just have to let me know what y'all are interested in. It's time to get focused on your goals and your dreams and not so much being entertained. Like, these readings are entertaining when it's talking about karmics and people wanting to do this and do that and drama and all of that, but there is a lot of value that can come from readings as well when it comes to goals, goal setting, dreams. Sorry y'all, my allergies out of control today. Let me get off my soapbox. I'm giving y'all a lecture that y'all didn't ask for. So why? Okay, now this goes back to goal setting. I just tried to get away from that conversation, but the why card is here. A lot of times when it comes to setting goals, you need to know your why first. Why is that a goal of yours? Why is it something you want to achieve? Why is it something that's on your heart? Find your why, because finding your why is going to let you know whether or not you truly are passionate about this goal or not. Are you just trying to achieve this goal for superficial reasons? Are you trying to achieve this goal because somebody else told you you needed to do it? You're trying to please somebody else? Or is it something that you're really, really passionate about? Okay. So some of you are needing, your goal may not be working out for you because it's not the direction you need to be going in. Yeah, round and round, round and round, going around in circles, like not making any progress. And we have flexible, because they want you to be flexible and switch some things up. Okay, there's something you need to switch up when it comes to a goal that you want to achieve. We got here and now and go the distance. So being able to practice being in the present moment, as well as being able to have foresight and visualize the future. You're gonna have to be able to be dualistic in nature. You're gonna have to be able to do multiple things at once. You're gonna have to know when to tap into the present moment. I forget the word they say. It's not meditation, but mindfulness. Being able to tap into being mindful, and then being able to tap into using foresight and looking at the future, and more so not worrying about the future. So being mindful and staying in the present moment can help you to not worry about the future. By the way, my nail polish is chipped, and I said I wasn't about to redo my nails, so y'all just gonna have to forgive me for the chipped nails. I'm trying to like just chip all of it off at this point. Anyways, maybe y'all get distracted a lot, like I just got distracted. Anyways, so yeah, the here and now card, knowing when to be mindful, can help you with anxiety, especially if you have a lot of anxiety and worry and angst about the future. And then go the distance. Being able to use foresight and being able to fantasize about the future. Okay, if you're going to be thinking about the future, don't do it in a way where you're worried and anxious about what's going to happen and what you're going to be able to do next. Do it in a way as far as fantasizing, about the things that you want to happen in the future. Now, that's not to say not to use foresight, and if there is a problem that you think can come up, um, finding a solution to that problem before it happens. Like, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's more so about people who really worry and have a lot of anxiety about the future need to practice mindfulness and being in the present moment. All this stuff is stuff I have been saying. Time for a nap is on the bottom. Some of you are overworking yourselves, and so it's hard for you to think. It's hard for you to get your creativity going. It's time to just stop doing everything, take a nap, rest, go do something for fun that has nothing to do with work or responsibilities. Okay, and then we have milk and honey. That's how you're gonna get this idea that's coming to you about what to do next. Okay, and that idea is gonna save you a lot of time, money, stress, trial and error, all of those things. Okay, this is a lecture today, I guess. What else does the collective need to know at this time? We got the undress card, and it looks like she has like an x-ray. Okay, this card has so many different meanings. Okay, for one, it does have to do with health. Make sure your blood pressure is good. Okay, for those of you who are very, very stressed, that's really important. Make sure your blood pressure is good. Some of you may have to get down to some issues when it comes to heartache. Get down to the root cause. Get down to the why. Undress is the same as the card that said why that came out, like the root cause. Okay, some of you are having to get to the root cause of something that's causing anxiety and stress. We have in their shoes. Some of you are going to get some information about whoever this person is that's in this secret competition with you, that's wanting the worst for you. You're going to get some information about why they are the way that they are, or what they did behind your back, what they are holding on to. What secrets do they have? We have explore. Some of you are being called to explore this person that's working against you. Why do they think the way they think? Why do they act the way they act? What's going on with them? Why do they have an issue with you? Because some of you may be feeling like you're the problem, and you're not. You're not the problem. So you're blaming yourself. We have all is fair. You're not the problem here. This is justice showing up again. You're not the problem. This other person is the problem. This other person is very judgmental. There's a judge in this card. Very judgmental. They do a lot of projecting things onto other people. And we got the word, the number 11 here, which can represent a portal. Some of you are being offered. Your guides are telling you that if you want to know, if you want to tap in to see what's hidden with this person, you can. We got the awakened card. I mean, they always all up in your business. Somebody is about to be exposed. We got finish line. So you all are going to achieve whatever goal it is that you're wanting to achieve. But for some of you, there's some information you need to know. We got sleepless. You might be having a hard time sleeping because there's something you need to know about somebody. something you need to know about somebody is going to come to light, but you may need to ask your guides to bring it to light for you, okay? Let them know that you want to receive the information. We have in your bag. Yeah, you guys are going to be fine financially. But right now is given, this is future energy, because right now we got the burdens card. So you do feel like you have a lot of burdens on your shoulder. Also, this person, like I said, they're projecting their burdens onto other people. If you notice, when you're around somebody, you're very anxious, you're not sure of yourself, you feel insecure, or like you may notice there's feelings that don't belong to you when you're around a certain person. You need to take that into consideration. We have build home. So some of you are in the process of building stability for yourself. And while you're in that process, you are going to get to this money tree here. You're going to get to this money tree here, okay? However, the home that you're building right now, the stability that you're building right now, everybody's not going to be able to come with you, okay? Everybody that is in your vicinity, in your circle, in your life right now, they're not all going to be around when you get to this point. So that is why you are being called to really, really spiritually investigate some people. Look into some people. Do a spiritual background check on some people, okay? It's been some people that you felt a certain kind of way about, and you thought you was just tripping. No, you wasn't. You wasn't just tripping. We have seek guidance. Some of you may need to get readings on people, certain people, because they've been probably getting readings on you. You need to block your energy off, protect your energy from them even being able to get information. They can go get a reading on you all they want to, but you can make it so they not gonna get no information, or they not gonna get no good information. You can do that. Cloak your energy if you need to. Yeah, because all eyes are on you. You don't even know who all has been getting readings on you, who all has been in your business, who all has been stalking you on social media. Because we got the grind, because you've been on your grind. You ain't been worried about other people. You've been doing what you needed to do to get to where you want to go. But at the end of the day, we have deep knowing. You know that somebody out here is not right. Something is not clean in the buttermilk at all. But you do have love coming to you. You do have money. You have new opportunities, new creative sparks, things like that. But you may still be in a state of anxiety and frustration. Let me use this new decks I got. Oh, wow. Yeah, this card flew out. Let me use the other hand that don't got the messed up nail. The crow. Dashed hopes and mourning. Some of you are feeling really like down and out, and you're feeling like you're not going to get what you want out of life. We have nest of wasp. Teamwork and order. You may be feeling like you... Oh, there's another card under here. The Bayou the Bayou, emotions and manifestation. And dashed hope. Yeah, some of y'all are feeling like you're not going to be able to manifest what you've been working for a long time, and you may be feeling like you wasted your time. We got the number 16, which equals 7, and the number 25, which equals 7. So a lot of 7s here. 7s in the tarot have a lot to do with having to defend yourself. You've been having to defend yourself a lot. Your emotions might be out of whack. It could be hormones. I got some hormonal issues going on myself right now, so I have to like be aware of certain time of the month my hormones be tripping. So I gotta like, I might feel like down and out and depressed and sad, like I'm not gonna be able to like achieve the goals that I've been working on, and my life sucks and all that dramatic stuff. So some of y'all could be hormones, which may be why the doctor card was coming up. Some of y'all is something being projected onto you by the people around you, and they're not team players. but you are a team player, so it's bothering you when it feels like, okay, when it comes to me, people don't want to be a team player. But when it's time for me to help them, everybody's down for let's do this as a team, right? We have Mason jar, mentorship and protection. You may be feeling like you're left out to try to figure things out on your own. You didn't really have the proper guidance. I was just talking to somebody from my past, like childhood past, and we were talking about how he had a lack of guidance growing up. So there are certain things like, it's like, I'm not gonna say who it is, but it's certain things that didn't work out between us because he had a lack of guidance in his life. Like, so he had to learn things the hard way. He had to make mistakes. He had to fall. And while that is a explanation for how people may behave and why people may not treat you right because they didn't have the proper guidance in their life and this and that, it's not a good reason to go back to somebody. So it's not your job to mentor somebody. The song from Music Soul Child, Teach Me How to Love, it's not your job to teach somebody how to love you and stuff like that. Like, no, they need to know how to do that on their own already. Like, you're done teaching lessons. You're done being the what do they call what's that show, The Starter Wife? You're done being the one, oh, you can mess up on me and then go do right for somebody else. Like, no, you ain't teaching no lessons out here. You need to come prepared. Come to this love situation knowing how to love, knowing who you are and knowing how you want to be loved. You ain't got no time to be teaching nobody. We got instrument, self-expression, speaking truth. And then we got the cicada, metamorphosis, and life cycle. So now y'all are in a cycle of life where you're just letting people know how it is. Like, you're just letting people know, like, hey, I understand you have a sad story. I understand things happen that might not have been within your control, or maybe you did some things you weren't supposed to do. And you may or may not have learned your lesson, but at the same time, I have to move on. I cannot allow you to stay in my presence. I don't know why the word vicinity is keep coming up. Vicinity, vicinity, vicinity. We got the Bell Witch, scapegoating, and blame. Some of y'all are dealing with somebody that is going to constantly use the way they grew up as an excuse to keep doing wrong to people. They're going to constantly scapegoat and blame their parents, what they didn't have growing up, their ex doing them wrong, this and that. Like I said, it's valid to a certain extent, but it's not a reason for them to continue to act out, continue to hurt people, and like continue to blame people for the way their life is going. At a certain point, as an adult, you need to decide if you're going to take control over your life or not. Are you going to let the past keep bringing you down? At a certain point, it becomes a choice. At a certain point, we are victims of our circumstances, and at a certain point, we can decide if we want to be a survivor or not. Crimes of passion, jealousy, dangerous urges. Somebody's not going to be happy that you're moving away from them, so you need to be careful. You need to be smart about it, and you need to be careful because people are crazy. And misery loves company. Cowrie shells, passion and feminine power. You're about to get some information about somebody and what somebody has been doing. And this could be a woman that was doing something they shouldn't have been doing behind your back. This person, we got crimes of passion, and then passion is on this cowrie shells card. This person has a serious disdain, a serious hate towards you. Resentment. They have a lot of resentment. They can barely stand to be around you. Be careful. We got mojo bag, justice, and karma. Justice and came up about 3 times. Karma, they gonna find out they mess with the wrong one. They keep on trying you. Some of these people are gonna force your hand, like I said. Black coffee, shadow work, and awakening. These people need to do shadow work. They need to work on themselves. They need to go get counseling. They aren't gonna do it. But what they dislike about you is we have agency and independence. They don't like your independence. They don't like that you think for yourself. You're a free thinker. You don't follow the crowd. You know yourself very well. People can't convince you of things very easily. People can't change your mind very easily. You kind of like a I said what I said kind of person. You can try it. We can have a conversation. You can tell me your point of view, but that don't mean I'm gonna change mine. That's kind of how you are. Oh, this is too long. It's gonna have a hard time uploading. Let me hurry up. Let me hurry up. I just haven't done a video in a while. Yeah, we have Spanish moth, self-expression and flow. That's the second time self-expression has come out. So you all may need to do some writing, possibly. You could be writers. Maybe you got a book you need to write, a screenplay you need to write, or something like that. You might need to be more active on social media. People like what you have to say. They like the way you say it. They like your articulation. They like your raw, real authenticity. Like, you just kind of go with the flow. You're not the type of person that has like a whole script written out when you get online and you change your voice and you start doing like code switching. Like, you kind of just are who you are. People either like it or they don't. We have stinking cedar, vulnerability, and threat. So you are very authentic. You are able to be very vulnerable with yourself and other people, but people see that as a threat because as you are being more vulnerable and expressing yourself, and as you're telling your story, you may inevitably have to tell somebody else's story because you may have to tell their part in your story, and maybe they don't want the part or the role they played to come out while you're expressing yourself and telling your story. Okay, so it's a threat. You being authentic and vulnerable is some sort of threat. We have watermelon, responsibility, empathy. Might need to drink more water, eat more fruits. I'm guilty. Responsibility and empathy on the same card is very interesting. So this is reminding me, I can't think of the saying, but it's like honesty without compassion is brutality or something like that. Like, you're able to keep it real with people and you're able to let people know about themselves at certain times. But at the same time, you're very empathetic and compassionate at the same time. A lot of people don't possess that. They will be extremely rude in the name of being honest. I'm just being honest. I'm just telling the truth. But no, you're being rude. You know how to be truthful, but be compassionate at the same time, and you have couth. So there may be certain things that you can get away with saying to people that other people can't because you just know how to say it. Hickory, release, letting go. you are going to be releasing and letting go of a lot of people moving forward as you continue to grow. You're going to see who, when you get to the top, you're going to see who needs to go with you and who you need to leave where they're at. Okay? That information is going to come out. So you might be feeling like you're not where you want to be, but you're going to get there. But right now, you're in a position where you're needing to see who has your back and who don't have your back. Because you need to know who needs to be there with you when you get to the top, okay? We got Hobblebush, maturity and experience. Yes, you're experiencing something you need to experience right now. You are very mature in the way that you speak. That's why I said you are eloquent, so you can say something to somebody that if somebody else was to say it to them, they might get punched in the face. But you can say it and people gonna listen to you because you know how to articulate yourself, okay? This, whatever you're going through, this experience is definitely going to help you moving forward. It's going to help you when you become successful to maintain it and not lose it. You're going to appreciate it so much because of the things that you're having to deal with right now. Like, you're going to be so appreciative when these blessings start coming in. Like I said earlier, you're going to be a good steward over your blessings. Ghost pipe, reliance and friendships. Some friendships are going to change here. Didn't I say you need to know who has your back and who don't? And we got the reliance card, the reliance word on here. Yeah, you need to know who has your back and who doesn't right now. Because when you get blessed, they all going to be right there. Remember me? You know me, right? We cool, we cool. Are we cool? Let me go back and look through my memories and see how you was acting when I needed you. How was you acting? You might have to match energies. Some people say that's childish. You might have to match energies. However you treated me is however I'm going to treat you. People teach you how to treat them. Well, I could just say, like, go back. Let me go back in time, in my memories of time. And then the time cycle came out. Butterbeans, counting time cycles. What do they be saying? You keeping a tally of what I did for you and what you did for me? Hey, you might need to keep a tally. I don't care who say that's childish. You might need to keep a tally. Keep count. How many times have you tried to come against me? How many times have you helped me? Let me see. Star Jasmine, spiritual gifts and abundance. Ooh, yay. So, yeah, abundance is coming for sure, like I said. Some of your spiritual talents are going to increase as well, which is why you're going to be able to tap into what these people are trying to hide from you. Hi, John the Conqueror. That's what I'm talking about. Power and command. You about to be on top, powerful, calling the shots. I like it. Azalea, temperance and calm, but you're learning how to not be a dictator and not how to let that power get to your head. The experiences that you're going through right now, that's teaching you how when you get this power, this authority, this money, how not to lose your mind and become drunk off power, okay? We got Paw, celebration, fruits of your labor. So like I said, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. But you may not be at this stage right now. You're in the nesting stage or in the stage of building right now, and that may not always feel good, look good, sound good. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. I was gonna pull some more cards, but I'm gonna leave it there because this video is long already. So maybe I'll come back later and do another one. Thank you for taking the time to watch. Please like, share, and subscribe, and have a great day. Toodles.